Hi, Dyslexic Genius here. What I'm going to talk about is an opera speed control, this thing here, and how to assemble it. And what you have to do if you find it has been built up with grease on them, and then they glaze over and the felts will be dirty, what you do is you take a straight razor and you just scrape away like this till you get down to the felt. And then you scrape all the way around the side gently, just kind of drag a little all the way around, you clean the felts. When you're done, you can take a little bit of sewing machine oil and you'll put a drop on and you'll see it just disappear into the felts. It'll go whoop. That one already went in, this one, there we go. And the more it gets oiled. So now what we have to do is assemble this. And on this one, this shaft was bent and I had to do some bending back and forth. But you want to make sure it slides in, and then it will be like this. So we're going to put this in, but you're going to push this back now. And then we have this piece. We have a spring, the speed control indicator, and then we have this bolt. You want to make sure that this has been, it's opened a little, so when you screw it in, it's tight. This one was closed up because they do this so when you screw it down, it's like a lock nut and just holds it in place. So what you do is we have the set screw there, and it's not coming through the inside, so it'll slide on. So we'll just take the happy spring, and we will pop that around like that.
So it loops around that screw.
Loops around that screw. And then this piece here fits right here. So you just kind of hook that like that.
There's a little groove or something there, or
yep,
it wraps around it?
And just pop that up with your finger like that, and now it's set. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tighten that down. I'm going to show you how to do the tension here. Just enough to hold it in place. We have a little tension, but that's not enough. Now, because we have this gap in the screw here, and I've oiled this, these get a little tricky, but you just kind of stick it in, and you can just screw it through here. It won't hurt anything. And it pops up there. Now you just pull this back down, and this, the washer, you put this on the yoke, you come in.
Okay, and wait, sweetheart.
And that's what it looks like. This shaft goes into this hole, and this goes on top.
Okay.
So we screw this down. So what we're going to do is we're going to screw it almost all the way down, because we still have to set the spring tension. We'll drop that down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to push back on the yoke here like this.
Okay, what do you mean push back on the yoke?
I'm going to have tension on everything. So we're going to do, I'm going to hold it like this, push this back a little.
So you're pushing down on that one knob.
And I put tension on the spring and tighten it down. See how that, now we have tension here. It'll hold it in place, and now we can just adjust the speed. If you get this in like this and you're going, oh, the yoke's too far back, we just back the screw off and we will repeat. So you can set it here. You always want to make sure that this is locked all the way through. Comes up. There we go. That's all there is to it. And you got to kind of play back and forth because we got to get the yoke up like this, but we still have to get tension on everything. Then we do the speed control. And we'll do a little bit of that when we have the governor in with the new drive gear on it. And that's my tip for the day.